Welcome to our little short live. This is just to let y'all know that we're going live on Rumble, and we'll just be on here for a few minutes, and then we'll do our live stream on Rumble, where there is more for free speech to touch these things and to have a much better experience going live. So that's what this is here for. I'll be dropping the link in here shortly as soon as I get it going. It's called this I love this. It's called I Love This Gun podcast. Um, and it is over on Rumble. We're going live at 5:35 p.m. and hopefully you guys can make it over there. But that's what we're doing, and that's why we're doing. I'm not finishing setting up the live stream on Rumble right now and grabbing the link so you guys can see it. So that's that. And we can talk about anything you want to talk about as far as guns are considered. So that's that. Yep. Another one. Yeah, we try to do 3 a week, man. Try to do 3 a week. Tonight we'll be talking about crazy hunting stories. You know, where you get these things at. You know, what are some of your crazy hunting stories? So, I guess if I didn't go live on Rumble so much, I could actually do more on YouTube here. That's that. Let's add a poll. Let's see. All right. There we go. There's our poll. What's up, Chris? How you doing? Shot a deer out of living room windows when I was 12. There you go. Yeah, we are doing crazy hunting stories tonight, so on Rumble. So that's that. So don't forget to vote in the poll if you're coming to the Rumble chat. And let's get that link in there one more time. Getting walked around a tree by a bull elk is pretty decent. That's a story I want to hear. That's a story I want to hear. So we're talking funny hunting stories. I might have y'all email me. If you email me and you want to tell a story, we might actually let you get on live and tell your story. So good. We got one person voting in the poll, and they are coming to the Rumble chat. What's up, 1968 Alaskan Sourdough? Waiting for the Chuck poll. How you doing, 1968 Alaskan Sourdough? Good to see you, brother. So that's what's up. That's what we're doing. Hopefully you can join that. Remember, my email is glacial. Yeah, that's true. Chris Heistman, are you on Instagram or X or anything like that where you can message me? Doing good, thanks. Good. That's good, man. That's good. We will be going over to Rumble and doing our podcast there. So hopefully my basement will warm up. I just turned the heater on. So I'm sitting here in a t-shirt. Oh, I guess it's Pro 2A t-shirt from TriStar Trading. And don't forget Rise Armament. Discount code Alaskan20 get you off parts and triggers. Rise Armament. I can't tell you where to go, but I can say that. So discount code Alaskan20, all lowercase 20. Number 20, of course. So that's good. Doing good. Thanks. There we go. 2 votes. 2 people coming over to Rumble. That's awesome. So, yeah. We're going to have a good time over on Rumble in 5 minutes. We start at 5:35, and this is just a little live to let y'all know we're going over there. There's Alvaro. How's Alvaro doing tonight? Still loving his RCM calibers, I bet. What's up, Justin Perriman? How you doing? So There we go. Good. Got my Winchester SX4 out yesterday. Good. I am on no platforms. I find it less stressful. People, including family, were displaying less than a 100 IQ, and I would have started ending relationships pointing out their IQ and their positions. Well, actually, 90 to 100 is average IQ, so, I guess they were liberals, which, means the IQ of plant life. So, yeah. All right, we got 7 votes in the poll. All but one person is coming to the Rumble chat. Nice job. I found a new Wildcat I want to play with 375 SOCOM. Now, Tactical Futtery, that is the first Wildcat you've mentioned that I actually want to do. Heck yeah, let's do it, man. Where do we get the barrel? Where do we get the barrel? Where do we get the dies? I've got plenty of 4058 SOCOM brass. Where do we get it? I was being there. Some of the positions were sub 60 IQ. So they really were liberals. So there's that. So don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, guys. We are going live on Rumble in 3 minutes. And Rumble's where we can actually talk about all this stuff behind me here. You can see right there. So we could actually touch those and hold those and even shoot them live. Obviously not in my basement on Rumble, but that's that. I'm making the barrel. I've been learning how to make dies, but I have a source for it. I am coming to Rumble. Yes, they were liberals. Sweet. Yeah. Sweet that you're coming to liberal. Sweet that you're coming to Rumble, not sweet that you're liberals. I've heard a few suggestions about a 300 SOCOM. What's up, Caleb Davis? How you doing, Caleb Davis? That would be interesting. That would be interesting as well. Or a 338 SOCOM, which, would have more of a powder charge than 338 arc. So you could actually get some velocity on like the 160 grain supersonics. So not all liberals are low IQ, just most of them. Just the ones that believe that women should kill their babies by abortion and that $38 trillion in debt is good and that spending money on people who don't work and taking it from those who do work is a good thing. Yeah. There you go. The court of public opinion. Pro 2A, not pro Trump. Thomas Massey is the man. Hey, yeah, I am not a Trump worshiper. I'll say I voted for him this last time mainly because JD Vance is better. So like I'm not a Trump worshiper. Like he's done some things wrong in both terms, but at least he's doing better this term in my opinion. But as long as we're $38 trillion in debt, it don't matter who's president really. The 300 would be a 30-06 passage AR-15 is what some people have suggested. Yeah, maybe. I don't think you're going to get a 150 grain to 3,000 feet per second just by using a SOCOM case. Caleb, I don't think it's going to happen because the powder charge is the powder charge. So, okay, a SOCOM case can hold maybe 40 grains of powder. So maybe 45. Well, let me look it up right here. So that's that. Anyway, it is time for our chat on Rumble. And that's where we're going to be. So come look us up over on Rumble. The link is here. So anyway, that's that. Yeah. So anyway, we got to get started on Rumble, and we are going to get started on the I Love This Gun podcast over on Rumble. So it is time to start there. And we will see y'all later.